Welcome, welcome, welcome to Wednesday's Akashic Wisdom Practice. This is where I support you with connecting with your Akashic records. And each week what we will do is we will look at things that need to be healed. We go in for insight and guidance, and we're there to also unlock things. And this is really just to help support you master your Akashic record practice. So if you don't know who I am, my name's Marina, the Soul Alchemist, and I support clients with connecting with their soul identity and really helping them to release their karmic blocks and restrictions to allow them to step and up level in their life and business. So this is a practice that I do every week, and this week was very much inspired by one of the cards from the weekly tarot, the Akashic Tarot guidance. And it was the Uriel and the Sphinx. And it was the Sphinx that I was really kind of connected with, and our inner wisdom and the connection with Egypt, really. And that's as far as I got. And then I was tuning into my guides, and Serapis Bey stepped forward. I've never worked with Serapis Bey before, but Serapis Bey is very much connected with pyramids. And so he is very much connected with the ascension process and keeping our vibration high. And our vibration being high is really kind of key to us feeling balanced, feeling in harmony, and kind of navigating the energies at the moment, because the energies at the moment are crazy with all the planetary stuff, the solar flares. We have a full moon tonight, which is a super moon within an eclipse season. So it's also known as the blood moon, and I will share more information around that on my page. But this is just going to really help support you clear anything that is known or unknown from this lifetime or past lifetimes, other people's energies. What I wanted to do is kind of invite Serapis Bey into your Akashic records to help clear the auric field and anything that's just really kind of knocking you out of balance. And so this might be conscious, it may be unconscious. I am going to look at comments after I've actually done the session, so do please leave a comment if you've got any questions, etc. So let me just give you a little bit of information about Serapis Bey. So he is the master of the fourth ray, which is harmony and balance. And he was a great priest avatar in Atlantis and is the keeper of the white ascension flame. So that's kind of what his key role was. He is an Ascended Master now, but he was incarnated quite a few times through the ages, different kind of famous people. And he represents the pinnacle of purity achieved by the alignment to Christ consciousness. And he's kind of makes up the Intergalactic Council. The Intergalactic Council is made up of different Ascended Masters, and they kind of come together to support the ascension process. So he's all over the planet. There are pyramids that contain different resonances of the ascension flame. And so he is very much the master of one of those pyramids. And when Tim Wilde talks about him, he kind of visualizes him being in the center of the earth, in the heart of Mother Gaia, with kind of his pyramid down there. So it's said that when we reach a certain frequency, Serapis Bey will bring them all together, all of these pyramids, these ascension pyramids together into one glorious ascension flame that will form this crystalline matrix of Ascended Gaia. The crystalline matrix is already here. So this book, which I'm getting the information from, was 2012, I think, 2015. So we've obviously moved on since then, because the crystalline grid of Gaia is what we connect in. If you work with me, or if you join me in any of my meditations, we connect with the heart of Mother Gaia, and that crystalline grid is part of that connection that I do. So we are very much in the throes of this, but I wanted Serapis Bey to come in and really support us with just cleansing and clearing any energies that are not helping us. He's also very much linked with the base chakra. So he kind of manages that aspect of our body, and he comes from Venus. So I just thought you may want to know that. The fourth ray, just give you a little bit of information about the fourth ray. The fourth ray is very much about balance, and it's about art, and it's about harmony. So that's what the fourth ray represents as well. So we are going to look at what imbalance that you have in your life. So I just want you to, when you go into your Akashic records, I want you to, as we kind of connect in, because we will do a connection, I want you to just think about, or take into the Akashic records, what is creating the biggest imbalance in your life at the moment. It could be fear around something. It could be a reoccurring memory or regret, or something that you just don't seem to be letting go of. It could be a certain relationship. It could be your job, your work, your career, that you're perhaps feeling stuck in your life at the moment. It could be your health. Your health might be something that is really bothering you and is causing imbalance. So I want you to bring that into the Akashic records, because what we're going to do is we're going to do any cleansing of that root cause around that. And so you don't need to know essentially where that root is, but what we would like to do is just cleanse and clear anything that we can that's going to support you to feel lighter and to feel brighter, so you can kind of more appropriately navigate the external energies that are around us at the moment, especially with the planetary stuff, because some people are getting really kind of affected by that in some shape or form. So that's what we're going to do. So I don't know where we're going to go. I'm just going to allow this to be channeled. So if you just like to get comfortable for me, we're going to be here for about 20 minutes. So thank yourself for being here, for gifting yourself this time, and also this healing and this opportunity to go into your Akashic records. Now, just to let you know, your Akashic records, you can connect with these through intention. That's what it takes. An open mind, curiosity. You will experience your Akashic record in a very different way to the next person. You may do it through visualization. You may do it through just your body and sensations. You may do it in an auditory way. What I want you to kind of just trust is that you are going into your Akashic records, because your Akashic records are a part of you. They're an aspect of your body, part of your cells, your energetic DNA. So you can't not go into your Akashic records, because you are your Akashic records. But it does take an open mind and an aspect of trust. So I want you to trust that you're going into your Akashic records, especially for people that are just trying this for the first time. So if you just like to gently close your eyes, and I always like to connect with Mother Earth. I like to bring in our spiritual support team, and then we connect in with Divine Source, and then I'll take you then into your Akashic records. Also, just to let you know, if you don't keep up with my journey, that's okay as well. Just allow your guides to take you where you need to go, and don't try and keep up with me, because you might have other things that you need to do. That's also perfect. Don't need to force the process. Okay, so just want you to take a deep breath in for me. And we're just going to call back your energy from across time and space, people and events. And on that out breath, just allow everything to release. Allow your shoulders to drop. Allow yourself to relax just in the chair or wherever you may be. Take another deep breath in. Calling back your energy from across time and space, people and events. And again, just release anything that's not serving you, anything that's ready to be released. Just imagine it just draining into the floor as you start to settle, start to relax. And again, take another deep breath in, calling back your energy from across time and space, people and events. And I just want you to, on that out breath, just turn your palms over so the backs of the hands are resting gently on the legs. And just allowing yourself to be now in a very receptive state to receive wisdom, receive knowledge from the Akashic records, to receive healing. And I just want you to bring your attention now to your feet. We're going to make a connection with the heart of Mother Earth. So I just want you to imagine those thick, strong roots coming from the soles of your feet. Allow them to make their way through the earth and the soil, deeper and deeper into the ground. Deeper and deeper. And these roots will start to make their way to the heart of Mother Earth. And as we get to the heart of Mother Earth, this is represented as a large crystal that is connected to the crystalline grid. Just wrap your roots around that crystal and make a note or sense or feel what color or type of crystal that is. And as you're taking your roots around the crystal, you'll notice that that energy from the heart of Mother Earth will start to shift into your roots. Your roots will start to absorb that beautiful, nourishing and nurturing energy, that sense of stability, safety, and that you are fully supported. Allow the energy just to rise up through those roots, getting higher and higher, higher and higher, up through the stones, the rocks, the shale, the mud, the clay, the soil. And we'll take this energy through the physical body, through all of your chakras. And your body will become in balance in every aspect, in every way. So bring in the energy now through your Earth Star chakra, the point below your feet, that allows you to feel very rooted to the earth, very grounded. The energy is now moving up through the feet, and you may start to feel a tingling or a shift as that Mother Earth energy comes up through the legs, up to the knees, up to the thighs, taking it up through the root chakra at the base of the spine. And your chakras will just open to the perfect point that's appropriate for you today. Bringing it higher up through the sex organs, through the sacral chakra, below the belly button, through the navel chakra, and then higher again above the belly button through the solar plexus. This energy is rising up to the heart, and take a deep breath in here for me. And on that out breath, we're just requesting that the heart chakra opens a little bit more. Feel perhaps the expansion in your chest and at the back as your heart is opening to feel more love, to experience more love, to be love. Bringing that energy higher now up to the shoulders and allowing it to just make its way down to the arms, to the elbows and to the wrists. And then it filters into your hands and into the palms. Opening up the palm chakras. Bring your attention now back up to the shoulders, and we're taking the energy through the neck and through the throat. Clearing the throat there, allowing it to be opened. Bringing the energy up higher now up to the third eye, the point between your eyebrows. And we're just activating the third eye with this energy. Taking it up now beside the ears and into the eardrums, opening up the ear chakras. It makes its way into the middle of the head through the pituitary and pineal glands. And up to the crown, up to the top of the head. And allowing the crown chakra to open. And that energy, that crystalline Mother Earth energy now is shining its light, shining its energy through your etheric chakras above your head and out into the room, into your environment, making its way to every corner, cleansing and clearing, making its way back through your auric field, which is 2 meters all around you. It's just releasing and letting go of anything that isn't supporting you, that isn't yours perhaps. Just bringing everything back into balance. And the energy is now coming back to your physical body, making its way through your skin, into your cells, into your energetic DNA, through your subconscious, all conscious levels, your bones, your organs, your meridians, your nadis. Every aspect is taking on this energy, and you are at peace, being brought back into balance. We're now going to just call in our spiritual support team, firstly with the 6 archangels that will hold the space for you. So call in Archangel Michael, Raphael, Gabriel and Uriel. Please take a space around our physical body. And we're going to invite Archangel Sandalphon to hold the space below your feet. And Archangel Sandalphon will bring up the crystalline grid of Mother Earth as that connects also with your feet. And that helps to connect us with the elementals and the beings of Middle Earth. We're going to invite Archangel Metatron to bring down the crystalline grid of Divine Source. It has the connection with Divine Source and unity consciousness. So just imagine this golden crystalline grid is being brought down by Archangel Metatron horizontally through the roof of your room. And he's bringing that down through the etheric chakras above your head, your stellar gateway, your universal and soul star chakra, through the causal chakra at the back. And then it's now making its way through the crown, the third eye, the ears, the throat. And Archangel Metatron allows it just to rest at the heart chakra there, further activating your heart. Archangel Metatron, please take your space back above our heads, completing that angelic sphere of light. And we're just going to call in any other spiritual support team of a being of 100% pure love and light to be with us now, to hold the space, collectively and individually. These may be ancestors, family guides, ascended masters, angels, goddesses, divine masculine, star beings, galactic councils. We all invite you here today. And I just want you to now start to bring your awareness for your third eye, that point between your eyebrows, and start to feel that activating further. Start to feel perhaps a pressure, that maybe somebody is pressing that point between the eyebrows. And you'll start to notice maybe a purple swirling light that is starting to get bigger and bigger, bigger and bigger, and it gets so big that you can actually step through that purple swirling light. And you'll find yourself in a corridor. And this is your corridor that leads to your Akashic records. I want you to start to make your way down that corridor towards the door at the end. When you get to the door, look for your details on the door, so your full name, date of birth, place of birth. Once you get a sense or can see, or maybe just know that those details are there, place your hand on the door handle, open the door, step through the doorway and allow the door to shut behind you. You have now stepped into your Akashic records. Take a few more steps forward and take in your surroundings, your cosmic library. What does it look like? What does it feel like? Is it filled with lots and lots of books? Lots of shelves? Or does it feel quite modest and small? However your library appears today is perfect. And just know it may change every time that you visit. You'll notice on your left that there's a chair, and this is where your ego is going to sit. So we're going to invite your ego now to make their way over to the chair, which your ego happily does, sits themselves down and busies themselves with perhaps a crossword or reading the paper. By placing the ego at the door, you can be sure that any guidance that you sense, feel, hear, or just know about will be coming from your guides rather than your mind. So I want you to take some steps forward now towards the table. There's a long, large table in the middle of your Akashic records. Head over to that table, just taking in any details that may seem important as you're walking along. And you'll notice when you get to the table that there's a large book. This is your present lifetime book. And as you pull that book towards you, just take a note of maybe what the book looks like, the pages, the binding. And you'll notice that there is perhaps images or text already within that book, recording every detail, every thought, every action that you've taken today has been recorded already. And we're going to invite your Akashic guides now into the space. And you'll notice that there's figures of some kind starting to walk towards you. And these could be animals, they could be angels, they may be just forms of energy or colours. However your guides are presenting themselves today is perfect. And again, they may change each time. But we're calling forward your Akashic record guides, the ones that want to support you today. And smiling, they say hello. And feel free to greet them in any way that feels comfortable for you. And if you want to ask what their names are, if you're not sure, then please do that now. So your guides will know that you're here to connect to a root cause of a situation or circumstances that you are currently being bothered by, where your energies, your bodies, your aura perhaps, are being knocked out of balance. And you may have this situation or these circumstances in your mind, And your Akashic record guides will make a note of what you've brought. And if you can't think of anything, then subconsciously you have. And your guides can connect in with that and will know what you need to release in order to keep your energetic quality clearer and at a higher vibrational rate. Your guides are now inviting you to head over towards a door over in the left-hand corner of your Akashic records. So just following your guides, head towards that door. Just notice what that door looks like. It's a door that you've not seen before. And there may be symbols or words, perhaps numbers on the door. And your guide is going to invite you to step in through this doorway. Your guide is opening this door up. It's inviting you to step forward. And as you step forward through this doorway, you find yourself within a temple. A large white marble temple. And I just want you to take in the grandeur and the energy of this temple. And perhaps you can hear sound, perhaps not. But following your guides, I want you to walk further in and allow the door to shut behind you. And this temple seems very, very peaceful. There doesn't seem to be many people around, but you'll notice that there is a figure stood around or beside a large, seems like a large shallow bowl, but it's at least 2 or 3 meters in diameter. And it's in the middle of the temple. So heading over towards this figure, your guides let you know that this is Serapis Bey, the Ascended Master of the 4th ray, a high priest within Atlantis that is taking care of the Ascension flame on behalf of humanity, supporting us with our Ascension process. Serapis Bey is smiling and is delighted that you are taking the time today to receive this beautiful cleanse, this karmic cleanse that you are ready for. So greeting Serapis Bey in any way that feels appropriate for you. Serapis Bey is inviting you to now step into that shallow bowl and head over towards the middle. And Serapis Bey is just letting you know that there is nothing to fear here, that everything that you receive today is for your highest good, health, mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Anything that gets released will be kept intact within the Akashic records. Any learnings will still be recorded, will still be accessible. But any lessons that can be completed, that are ready to be closed down, will be activated with this healing. So Serapis Bey is now asking you to bring to your consciousness, bring to your mind, or perhaps bring to your heart the things that are bothering you the most, that are knocking your energies, perhaps draining, bringing you imbalance, disharmony, discord. Just tune into that. And it might be a person that you can bring to your mind. It might be just that situation. It might be an emotion of frustration, of perhaps resentment or dissatisfaction, whatever it might be for you. Just bring that to the fore, bring it to the consciousness now. And I want you to locate that within your body. Where do you feel or think that? And it might be in your aura, may not be in the physical body. Really just try to locate, pinpoint where that is presenting itself, because that is where it's stuck. And once you have consciousness of that and you can sense or feel that, or perhaps see it, or just know it's there, Serapis Bey claps his hands, and all around you a white, beautiful flame starts to lift up all around you. And this is the flame of ascension. And it gets higher and higher around your body, through your aura, higher and higher. And it gets so high that it's at least 2 meters above your head. And you're stood within this beautiful flame, this beautiful fire that's going to start to cleanse, deeply cleanse, and clear your whole body system, your auric field, all levels of consciousness, all timelines, all lifetimes that you've had in any universe or any dimension is being cleansed and cleared of the energies of that situation, of those feelings. And wherever you are particularly feeling that within the body or the aura, you'll notice that that ascension flame, that ascension fire is being focused. The attention is being brought to that part in particular. And as it's cleansing and clearing, you may start to feel a shift with energy. You may start to feel lighter. You may actually visualize energy being released, perhaps through wisps of smoke. There may be things that are being extracted by themselves that are just falling away. There may be layers of energy or skin that are just falling away. This is all representative of what you do not need any longer. And it's just being transmuted effortlessly within the flames. The flames of purity, the flames of balance. Just allow the ascension flame to go wherever it needs to go. Do not resist the flame. Just keep relaxed. Remain in a very relaxed and peaceful state. Allow yourself to breathe. Breathing in the flame, the Ascension flame, and allowing it to cleanse within the body, within your cells. And Serapis Bey is smiling and just looking on, holding the space for you as you receive this beautiful cleanse, this karmic cleanse. And as you look perhaps within the flames, within the fire, you may get a sense of where this energy has come from, what is influencing the imbalance in your life. Is it within a past life? Is it in the present? Allow yourself to relinquish all that isn't needed to the flame. And you'll notice that that energy, wherever it was being held, has almost cleared, allowing you to feel lighter, more vibrant, at peace, happier. Your mind feels calmer. And Serapis Bey is just now dimming the flame until it completely disappears, and is inviting you now to step out of the bowl that you're stood in and to stand back next to him and your guides. And Serapis Bey has a piece of advice for you with regards to keeping your vibration high and your energies clear. No matter what is going on externally to you, you have the power to keep your vibration to the highest possible point. So allow Serapis Bey to give you this guidance now on how to best do this for you. And once you've got that guidance, Serapis Bey opens his hands, and you'll notice that there's a smaller version of the Ascension flame, that white, pure flame. And he steps forward and he places that white flame within your heart, within the heart chakra. Allow yourself to receive that white flame. And this is a representation of you being able to manage your energies more appropriately, to perhaps cleanse your auric fields in a very, very quick time, to maybe discern what is your energy and what isn't. This white flame will help support you do that on a subconscious and unconscious level. So Serapis Bey is now saying goodbye. And you can say goodbye to him in any way that feels appropriate for you. And as you walk away, you can feel that white flame in the heart chakra, maintaining a pure energetic quality, a high vibration. Following your guides now, I want you to head back towards that door. Before you head through the door, just take one more look around that temple. and then head through the doorway, and the door shuts behind you. And your guide is leading you now back over to your table, the one with the present lifetime book. And in that book, you'll notice that Serapis Bey and the white flame of Ascension has already been recorded. This healing has been recorded already. And this is just a further indication of the anchoring of that white flame within the heart. It is also now written in the Akashic records, supporting you with being able to connect with that white flame any time you wish to. So your guides are now saying goodbye and are thanking you for taking this time to connect with your Akashic records, to receive this karmic cleanse and this healing. And your guides are just letting you know that any time that you perhaps feel overwhelmed or feel your vibration lowering, which is normal, it's human, just reflect on that white flame at the heart, and that will activate a cleanse and a new vibration for you to connect with. Saying goodbye to your guides, I want you to now head towards the door of your Akashic records. And as you get to the door, take one more look around your cosmic library. And you'll notice that your ego now steps up also. Open the door, step into the corridor, and allow the door to shut gently behind you. And actively out loud or in your mind, say, I now close my Akashic records. I want you to start to now head towards that purple swirling light, the end of the corridor. And once you get to that light, start to step through it and start to bring yourself back into the physical body. Have a stretch, rub your feet on the floor, rub your thighs, and really start to ground the healing into the physical body, ground the messages, and anything else that needs to come into the consciousness. We're just grounding that into the physical body so that you can then get that consciousness whenever you're ready to hear it. So continue to bring yourself back round. I would recommend drinking lots of water over the next 24 hours, just so you can kind of continue to cleanse and clear the system, release anything that you've been holding on to that you maybe probably weren't even aware of. It's just going to allow it to be released through the physical body by drinking lots of water. And it's really key to keep yourself hydrated with water, because water holds its own knowledge, its own wisdom, but it's an amazing conductor for you accessing your own knowledge and wisdom in the Akashic records. It helps you to connect effectively. So having a hydrated body really helps support your Akashic record practice. So do continue to drink lots of water. So let me know how you got on with that. Do put any insight or how you're feeling into the comments. Tag me if you want me to respond, if you want any of my insight around your journey into that, or just how you feel now once you've finished that. But that was a deep, beautiful cleanse with the white Ascension flame. So I do hope you enjoyed that. I will be back live next week, next Wednesday. So love and blessings, and I'll speak to you soon.